Hello students, this video is brought to you by Southern Pathshala. Hello dear students, today we are going to study about current electricity. Before going to this topic, we know about the charges. Okay, charge is the property possessed by the body by virtue of which it will shows both electrical effects and the other related effects. So here we are going to study charge in two ways. Okay, when the charge are at rest, the charge is at rest, that branch we'll call it as, that is electrostatics. Electrostatics. When the charges are at rest, and that branch we'll call it as electrostatics, that we are studying in electric charges and the field and electrostatic potential and the capacitor. When the same charge they are in motion, okay, the charge is in motion, so there we can encounter two types of motion. One motion is of constant velocity. Okay, when the charge moves with a constant velocity, and here we are going to study about current electricity chapter. That is a very important. Okay, current electricity chapter we are going to study here. And one more, that is a variable velocity. When the charge is moving with a variable velocity. So variable velocity is also called as accelerated motion. So you have learned this in first year, accelerated motion. In under accelerated motion, we are going to study about electromagnetism. Okay, that is a branch of physics. Okay, that is electromagnetism we are going to study. And now our interest is about this current electricity. Okay, what is meant by this current electricity, that we are going to study in detail. Definition of electric current. Electric current is the rate of flow of charges. That is, we can write I is equal to charge divided by time. Okay, this is nothing but basic definition of electric current, that in symbolically we can write it as I is equal to Q divided by T. And while studying this chapter, so we are going to study the two important types of electric current, that is average current and instantaneous current. Average current. Okay, but what is meant by average current? So I will go with the direct equation. Average current is given by I average. I average is equal to, that is delta Q divided by delta T. Here the charges will be flowing and it will be changing at a time. So therefore we can write it as Q2 minus Q1 divided by T2 minus T1, where Q2 is charge flown. Okay, charge flown at time T2, and Q1 is charge flown at the time T1. Okay, this is a very important formula. I average is equal to delta Q divided by delta T is equal to Q2 minus Q1 divided by T2 minus T1. And we have one more, that is instantaneous current. Instantaneous current. The current at a given instant of time is called as instantaneous current, and it is given by I instant. So I can use like this, I instant is equal to, that is dq divided by dt. Okay, where this q is the charge flown at the time t, and this is a very important definition. Next one is SI unit of current. So SI unit of current is, so that is, you all know, that is ampere. SI unit of current is ampere. It is denoted by A. Or you can also write I is equal to Q divided by T. SI unit for charge is coulomb. So SI unit of time is second. So you can write it as, okay, coulomb per second. That is, we can write C S to the power minus 1. It is also a unit. Now we will solve one problem. If Q is equal to T square plus 4T plus 5, calculate a instantaneous current at t is equal to 3 seconds, and B, average current from time t is equal to 0 seconds to time t is equal to 2 seconds. Okay, first we need to write what is given here. So given is Q is equal to t square plus 4t plus 5. This is given. So first A, they are asking us to calculate instantaneous current. The instantaneous current is given by I instant is equal to, that is dq divided by dt. Okay, this dq divided by dt is nothing but it is a differentiation, that we need to write like this: d by dt of q means t square plus 4t plus 5. Okay, this is a differentiation, and we knew about the differentiation, so therefore we will get, that is a differentiation of t square is 2t, differentiation of 4t is 4, and differentiation of I is 0. We will get this. Now they are asking at time. Okay, at a time t is equal to 3 seconds. Therefore I instant is equal to 2 into 3 plus 4. Okay, substitute value of t is equal to 3 here, then you will get 2 into 3 plus 4. 2 into 3 is 6 plus 4, that is equal to 10 ampere. Okay, the instantaneous current is given by 10 ampere. Now B. So B is average current. So average current is I average. I average is equal to delta Q divided by delta T. But what is delta Q? Delta Q is Q2 minus Q1 divided by T2 minus T1. Now we need to calculate first Q2 and Q1. So first I will calculate Q1. So Q1 is equal to, Q1 is nothing but it is the time that is at 0 seconds. So you have to use here. Okay, you have to substitute 0 square plus 4 into 0 plus 5. So this answer comes to be 5 coulomb. Next Q2, at a time they have given as 2 seconds. Therefore it is 2 seconds. That is equal to, here you need to substitute, that is 2 square plus 4 into 2 plus 5. 2 square is 4 plus 4 into 2 is 8 plus 5. So 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 5, that is equal to 17 coulomb. So therefore I average is equal to, what is the value of Q2? Q2 is 17. 17 minus Q1 value is 5 divided by T2 value is 2. T1 value is 0. That is 2 minus 0. That is we will get 17 minus 5 is 12. 12 divided by 2, that is equal to 6 ampere. This is the average current. So we will solve now one more problem. If I is equal to t square plus 1, varying from t is equal to 0 seconds to t is equal to 3 seconds, calculate the amount of charge. Okay, so if you consider previous problem, there they have given Q and we have solved I. Here they have given I, we need to solve for Q. Okay, so if you know about this, I is equal to dq divided by dt. Okay, now I need to calculate value of Q. So what I have to do? I will do like this: dq is equal to I into dt. Okay, you have to multiply this side, and in order to remove this differentiation you have to do integration. So if you do integration, you will get here Q is equal to integration from, that is I into dt. Here the limits will be from t1 to t2. I have to use this relation. So first I will write the given I is equal to t square plus 1. Okay, now I know that. So we know that Q is equal to integral from t1 to t2. Formula it is I into dt. Now substitute value of I. So that is integration. T1 is from 0 second. Therefore you have to write here 0. And T2 is 3 second. Write 3 here. and it will be t square plus 1 into dt. Okay, we can solve this. So 0 to 3 and it will be t square dt plus it is 0 to 3 dt, that is 1 dt you will get. Now we need to solve this. So you know about the integration method. Therefore we get q is equal to, here we do t square. Integration of t square is t to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. Okay, and here plus, and integration of dt is, it is t. So t, and from the limits, that is 0 to 3. So solve here, that will be nothing but t, 2 plus 1 is 3, t cube divided by 3 plus it will be t. Solve from here 0 to 3. First we have to put upper limit. This will be upper limit. Then you will get q is equal to, it will be 3 cube divided by 3 plus is there plus, and here if you put 3 you are getting 3. Okay, then while substituting lower limit, the answer should be having minus. Minus, it will be 0 cube divided by 3 plus, or minus, it will be 0. Now this value turned to be 0. Now you can solve here. 3 cube is 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. 27 divided by 3 plus it will be 3. So 27 by 3, that is nothing but 9 plus 3. Okay, therefore the answer is q is equal to 9 plus 3 is 12 coulomb. So this will be the answer. Thank you. Please subscribe Southern Pathshala for more such videos.